Hello, good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome to the class. Are you there?
Hey teacher, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sorry teacher, I had a problem with my computer.
Don't worry. Okay. Now we're gonna start with something. I'm gonna send you one. We have to review something today. We're gonna start with that review. It's gonna be about phrasal verbs with get. Okay. So I have a picture. So I want you to. I'm gonna share that to the group. By the way. And we're gonna work with that first of all. We're gonna work with a short review about that. Okay, I hope you get it. Did you get the picture in the group? Yes, right? In
Yes,
WhatsApp.
yes teacher. Thank you very much because
Oh, you're
I had problems teacher with get. No, I did the homework
welcome.
and I don't really understand very well.
Yeah, that's why I saw that, and that's why I was planning since I wanted to do this yesterday, but I said no. Why not? Much better with the whole class, with everybody.
Yes,
And I
teacher.
hope everyone will be connected now. Okay, so we have also some slides to share for today, but well, this is the first week, so we have to cover a lot of things today. Then let's get started right now.
Yes,
Is
teacher.
Michael?
Thanks. And I don't know if you have another exercises for practice. I don't know. You have.
Yeah, I have a slide. I have a slide where you will be able to practice, and of course, there was something that I also there is a page that I work with is Oxford University Press, but okay, later we're gonna practice also with that, and I'm gonna send you the link in order for you to practice also.
Okay, teacher. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome. Okay, now let's get started with the one that I sent you to WhatsApp, but I'm gonna open here and share on the. Okay, well, let's start now. Let's let's work with that. Okay. How are you today? Is everything okay?
Yes, teacher. Everything is fine. How about you?
I'm fine too. I was with a lot of things today. I saw that there were some activities on the street, on the in the military bases. There was, I think, today was the kind of graduation, if I can say.
I don't know, teacher.
Yeah, and I went to work with propaganda. It was for my job, for my other job, because we are trying to get some students of. Okay, well, anyway, let's get started. I want to share this one. Just a moment, please. Now, good afternoon. How are you? Somebody is there also, right? Hello, Roger.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. That's good. Okay. So now we're gonna work with this review, which is related to get. Okay, in order to be sure what we are talking about. I don't want you to have problems. In this is in Spanish, by the way. Can you see my screen? Get across.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. You can see.
Okay. Yeah, get across is like comunicar, right? You have in the cell phone, by the way, in your cell phones. and you can check it out that. But get across is comunicar, and get after is perseguir. You can say, I'm gonna get after my dreams also. Okay, like it's or get after is I got after the bus. Okay, something like that. And get ahead is progresar. But of course, it depends on the context. Sometimes the meaning is not exactly the one that we have in Spanish. Sometimes we have to think in a different way, not exactly. Okay, it's very important. Sometimes it is a little bit different. Okay, so get along with. It's get along with someone over here. It's llevarse bien, right? You know that. Get along only, but or get along with someone. You can say I get along with my friends, right? Me llevo bien con mis amigos. Get around is such as viajar, right? You can get around to the city, to a new city. You can get around Bolivia. You can get around South. If you go to the US, you can say I get around. I'm gonna get around something like that. You can get around to Santa Cruz and get away. Is mm, like irse, escapar, salir, alejarse, right? One example of getaway is like uh, don't get away, for example. I'm gonna get away from this career. I don't like anymore, right? Something like that. That is get away, right? Escaparse, salir, alejarse. Get back is volver, right? Volver. It's easy. We use every day, I think, almost all the time in English. Get back. And also we talk about get behind, right? Get behind, quedarse atrás. Or you can get behind my friend or get behind my brother, apoyar a su hermano. And get down. Get down is agacharse, right? Just get down. Be careful. In the movies, maybe you will hear that. You will be able to listen, right? Or get down. I'm gonna get down this note. In that case, also we can use escribir algo. Or I'm I'm down. Usually Americans don't say get down. They only say I'm down. Okay, estoy deprimido. I'm down. Or don't be down. Or don't get down. Not to deprimas, right? Get down. It doesn't matter if we change these phrasal verbs in past. We're gonna only change this into O, right? Into E instead of E. There's gonna be O. Go down. This only the first one, the verb, because the phrasal verbs usually are. When we talk about phrasal verbs, there is a particle. Okay, the verb and the particle. This is the verb and the particle. But of course, there are different phrasal verbs. Sometimes there are separable and inseparable phrasal verbs. We're gonna check it out later also about that. Um, but we have get in, right? When somebody knocks the door, like knock, 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 and you can see get in, right? The opens door, get in, entra, right? But you can say I'm gonna get into the university, or he just got in, acaba de llegar, right? So then we have get into, right? Get into is to be interested in something, right? You can say, maybe Ernesto, are you interested? Oh, sorry, are you getting to something?
Getting is like I don't
Get into.
into.
Yes.
Yes, I'm getting to surgery or something like
Surgery. You can say, I'm getting to surgery directly. Get into surgery, right?
that. Okay.
Yeah. Estoy interesado en la cirugía. I have a cousin. My cousin is a surgeonist. He works in the General Hospital of La Paz. And
Oh, that's great, teacher.
yeah, he's a surgeonist. He's a doctor of emergency. And
Oh,
also yeah, he's this emergency surgery.
oh,
His job
it's,
must be very crazy, very difficult. Maybe it's a big responsibility, right?
yes, and the time change because you can't sleep and you have to sleep in the day, no? In the morning,
Yeah, yeah.
at night you are working.
Yeah, he works there 2 days, I think. 2 days, just 2 days, but maybe full time, the day and the night.
It's about 36 hours, no? The
Yeah,
turn,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
uh, it's
He
difficult, but
works two
it's so
turns
difficult.
in the week, and then he works in Agramont Hospital in El Alto.
Oh, yeah, I know Agramonto. You have to, for medicine, you have to love what you do, I think, because
Yeah, yeah.
it's so difficult and it takes too much time.
I can imagine. I can imagine. So he used to be very busy all the time. Okay. Well, let's continue. Get off, for example. Leave, right? Dejar, get off. Por ejemplo, una medicación o drogas. Doctor can get off some medication, right? He's getting off aspirins, or he's getting off, I don't know, analgesics, whatever, but getting off, get off, right? The doctors can get off something. Dejar algo, right? Una medicación. Ah, no, in this case, get off is like dejar de consumir algo, sorry. I'm sorry, this is something different. Like you should get off uh, smoking weed, for example, right? Some people do. Dejar de hacer algo. The other one is cut down on, but that's different. In this case, is get off. We get everything we get. You know, get out is salir. But how? What's the difference? We already mentioned something like uh, get away, right? Irse. And get off is also get out, right? Salir. Get away is sometimes we can use that. Get away is more like alejarse, okay? Escapar. Get out is only salir. It's no sin escaparse, no salir. I'm gonna get out. Just open the door and get out. Abre la puerta y sal. Get out. And get over is superar, right? When you have a problem, when you finish a relationship, when there is a breakup with your girlfriends, with a girlfriend, sorry, um, you should get over, right? Or when somebody is gone, cuando alguien fallece, ¿no? You have to get over. I think it's very difficult, but we should get over, right? Get over, superar. And the other one is get rid of, deshacerse de algo, right? Get rid of. You can get rid of or get rid of old old memories. Al deshacerse de memorias pasadas, ¿no? Or anyway, anything, but we can use rid of and get around. Get around is convencer, right? I can get around. You can get around about that. Get around, convencer. Get through también es muy parecido a lo que es, perdón, superar, right? Get over and get through. It's exactly the same. You can also use get over or get through. Superar. Get to is to start doing something, right? I'm gonna get to my new career. Empezar a hacer algo. Voy a empezar mi nueva carrera. Or get together. Get together es calmarse, poner en orden, reunirse, right? And I don't know if you remember one. I think there's not one. That's get real, right? Ser realista. Get up, it's very easy. Levantarse, right? Get up. But the opposite is not get down. Agacharse también, ¿no? Yes. Get down is the agacharse, right? If you talk about physical movements, get up, levantarse, and get down, agacharse. Get along, llevarse bien, right? Con alguien. But there is a difference also. What was that? Get along with, right? Llevarse bien. Get, get along with someone. But also, you can also use only with get along. Solamente get along. Podemos usar también, ¿no? Get along. They must get along. Tienen que llevarse bien, ¿no? Ellos tienen que llevarse bien. They must get along. Get on is subirse al bus, right? Medio de transporte, for example. You can get onto the bus. You can get onto the minibus. You can get onto the train. You can get onto the plane or to the aircraft, right? Al avión. Get off. In this case, bajarse de algo. You can get off from the airplane. You can get off the bus, get off the plane or wherever. And it's when the bus is stopped, right? It's not running. It's not work. It's not. Yeah, it's not running. That's get off. Get through with is acabar algo enfrentándote cuanto antes, right? Get through with. You have to get through with your thesis. Tienes que enfrentarte una vez a tu tesis, ¿no? Tienes que defenderlo. Get through it. Get by is salir adelante. It doesn't matter anything, whatever happens, I'm gonna get by my career, you can say. Voy a salir adelante, no importa lo que pase, right? And get ahead is also salir adelante. Very similar. We have the same, right? Get ahead, I think there was get ahead. Progresar also, or salir adelante, tener ventaja. Okay, so it depends. Sometimes it's not the only meaning. Sometimes the meaning can be a little bit different, especially when we talk about phrasal verbs. But usually those are the meanings of them. Okay, so wow, I think one of your partners is not in class now. Maybe she's gonna be a little bit late, but let me share with you one material that I have already to share for today. And we're gonna, I'm sorry, we're going to work with that, with the phrasal verbs also. Some examples, then we're gonna continue with the second lesson of the class. Well, let me share with you one more time. I don't know if you have any questions. Any questions about the one that we were talking about? No questions? Okay.
Teacher, I think it's everything all right. So just we have to practice more, I think.
Yeah, yeah. This is a good idea for you to write. If you write, you can copy that in your notebook and practice. That's the phrasal verbs is more memoristic. Okay, that's why
Yes,
there's a book that I'm gonna send. I will look for one book that I have. Is called Phrasal Verbs. It's really really good. It is from Longman. It's the best one. But I'm gonna send you. I will look for that. Okay, let's keep going. Can you see my slides over here? A8 phrasal verbs.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what we have here is, for example, this is gonna be mostly with get, phrasal verbs with get. There is a picture. That one is get across, by the way. You can get across your ideas, hacerse entender, o hacer entender tu idea, get across. She's trying to get across her idea, her something like that. Okay, and okay, I hope I will be able to write something here. Hmm. This is like get across. I'm sorry. Okay, get across. Um, get across sometimes is a little bit difficult to understand, but don't worry, we can understand with one example. She's trying to get across her message. Está tratando de transmitir o hacer entender su mensaje. Okay, get across. But there are some common ones. Maybe you can remember or you can use your cell phones and try to start working with these in order to understand. For example, what is get down? Do you remember?
Yes, get down. It has two meanings. The first, I think, is agacharse, and the second one is like feeling, no?
Yeah,
Like feel sad.
yes. You when you feel sad, when you are depressed, right? And what about get over with? Do you have that in your cell phone?
Get over is superar.
Superar, right?
Yes, superar.
Yes, of course. Get over with. Or get over only. Get over with also. Get along, right?
Yes, that's
Who remembers get along?
uh,
That's the easiest one, right? The easy one. Llevarse bien. Mm. And how about get across? It's like
yes, get across is hacer entender, no? Like you said.
hacer, yes, hacer entender o transmitir, get across. And get over,
That
what is
that's the same teacher.
mm-hmm.
That get over with and get over.
Yeah,
It's the same.
sometimes, yeah, it depends if you want to use after when you say with, usually there is a person, but get over can be in general, like a machine or a computer. I don't know, whatever. So it depends, but the meanings are similar, exactly. Okay, but we're gonna check it out about that. Um, how about here? We have get down, right? To make somebody feel sad or lose hope, get down. Sentirse deprimido, right? Deprimirse. Doing the same thing every day can get you down. Hacer lo mismo todos los días, right? But it depends what kind of activity. Imagine you are working in a factory and the thing that you do is to move something. I don't know, to put the boxes up and down, up and down. That can be depressing. So maybe, probably you won't like that. But just an example, right? Get down, deprimir. And the next one, please. Get on with. Read, please, Ernesto.
Okay,
The one in red and the example.
okay. To be friendly to each other. That's the meaning.
The
And
meaning.
I get on well with most of my classmates.
Yes, right. Get on with is also be friendly, similar to get along, but get along is llevarse bien. This is ser amigable, right? Get on, get on with, or only with on. I get on well with most of my classmates. Soy amigable. Ser amigable y llevarse bien es diferente, right? Something similar. Okay, please get over, read, Roger.
Okay. To feel good again after illness, it can
Hmm?
take weeks to get over. illness like that.
Yes. Sometimes we say illness or sickness, right? Una enfermedad.
Mm.
Feel good after illness. Sentirse bien después de una enfermedad. Yes. Get over. In this case, feel good, right? Or superar, right? In this case, in Spanish, it's like superar. It's the meaning. And then we have more. What about this, Mr. Ernesto?
Okay, get over with. Do and finish something
Something
difficult or unpleasant. Unpleasant.
unpleasant.
Unpleasant. I wanted to get over with the interview as quickly as possible.
Yes, finish something, right? Terminar algo. I wanted to finish. Oh, sorry. I wanted to get over with the interview as quickly as possible. Get over. Okay. Get across. This is to make people understand something, right? Hacer entender algo. Oh, sorry. Read, please, Roger.
To make people understand something,
Something, yes.
something. What idea are you trying to get across to him?
Hmm. What idea are you trying to get across to him? ¿Qué idea estás tratando de hacerle entender a él, right? What idea are you trying to get across to him? Yes. Maybe you want to convince your brother to go to dance or not to tell dad about the that you did something. I don't know. Get across. But your brother will say, no, I will we must tell that. You don't have to, you can't do that. Oh, come on, don't say that. If you say that, it's gonna be happen. I don't that will happen. Something like that is just an example, but get across, hacer entender a alguien, right? Or a alguna cosa, not only, oh, sorry, to make people understand something, hacer entender algo a la gente. So
Teacher,
now, yeah,
I have
please,
a question. Yes,
sure.
can we say what idea are you getting across to him?
Yes,
It's the same.
yeah. Also, in this case, you can use in past or you can use in like this, getting across, right? Oh, sorry. You can use like this, getting across. But it depends. Sometimes, ideas are non-action verb, right? But in this case, get is considered an action verb. So in that case, you can use. It's very common to talk also getting across. You can say getting across math or calculus, right? Entender matemática or cálculo, entender, I don't know, chemistry, physics, or whatever. Or understand, um, whatever. But eh, es hacer entender algo, ¿no? A alguien. Okay, now I want you to remember over here what are the meanings. Think about the answers, please. What about these examples? Can you remember some of the phrasal verbs that we're working with? What do
I
you say?
I don't know if I right, but uh, I'm afraid of injection. So let's get over with it as soon as possible, or no?
Can be, can be. We're gonna check later. Okay, and how about the second one? How do you and John get?
But you said teacher, in this case, when we use get over with, we have to use with when it's a people,
Someone.
someone.
Yeah,
So,
but also instead of that, this is a subject pronoun.
uh,
For example, do you remember I, you, he, she, right?
yes.
It's something similar. If you use it the same, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, it's something like that. How about
The second
how?
one, I think, is how do you want? How do you and John get away? No, no, no. Sorry, sorry.
No,
Get along.
get along probably. Yes, it's okay if you say get along. ¿Cómo se llevan, right? Okay, I haven't found a job yet, and it is really getting me. What do you think?
Getting me down.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I sometimes have problems getting my meaning. This is a separable phrasal verb. What do you use when you want to say understand something?
I get it.
No, not really. This is getting, but something get across. What is the idea over there? That can be like getting my meaning across in English, something like that. Or what another one can be, the other option. What option can you do you think can be? Understand is also like get in, right? No, sorry, get it, right? But I have problems getting my meaning it in English now, right? So what do you think? Do you think can be here? Maybe across. Let's
Yes,
say across.
yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
And what about the last one? I had such a bad cold, but I get how do you think after an illness?
Illness.
Yes, when we talk about when you were sick and then you got well, but how do you say that?
Get over.
Get over, right? Yes, but the first one was get over with. Good, right? Get on with. Oh, sorry. This is how do you also, it's okay if you say get along, okay? And also get on with. Um, in this case, what's the difference? Get along. ¿Cómo se llevan, right? Con John. How do you and John get on with? ¿Cuán amigo?
We can say, how do you and John get into? No,
No, no.
no. Okay.
Yeah, get on with or get along. Any of them is okay. But in this case, if you say get along, is also good. Hello, Noelia. Good evening. I don't know if are you there, Noelia?
Yes, teacher, I'm sorry. I had a problem with my internet.
Okay, don't worry. Well, I haven't found a job yet, and it's really getting me down. Do you think it's good? Yes, right. Number three is good. Get down, deprimirse. And I sometimes have problems getting my meaning across in English. Let's check out. Get across. Very good, right? Entender. Understand. Get across. Very good. I had a I had such a bad cold, but I get over. Yeah, everyone is fine. Everything is okay. The only thing was this one, right? We can use also get on with, ser amigable con, or get along, right?
Yes, teacher, but in the imagine you sent us, get on is subirse a algo.
But get on with,
Is la, well, what is the meaning?
get on with. Um,
The same.
yes, get on with, right? In this case, mucho depende también del contexto del que estemos hablando, ¿no? Los phrasal verbs se pueden acomodar también a un significado un poco diferente. No tiene una sola traducción por si acaso.
Yes, but in this case, get on with is the same, like get along.
Yes, something similar. Get along is llevarse bien, and get on with is ser amigable con alguien,
Ah, yes,
o
yes,
entenderse con alguien,
yes.
o estar en su onda, algo así, ¿no? Okay, that's the some of the phrasal verbs. But let's check out the next one. Um, Paraphrase the sentence. The sentence. Do you have good relationship? Ah, yeah, we have to write something here, right? Instead of this, a good relationship, una buena relación, ¿cómo lo podríamos interpretar en un phrasal verb?
I think it can be uh, get along or get on with.
Yes. Do you, in this case, is like only do you get on with your parents, right? We cannot say do you have get on with, right? From here. Do you get on with your parents? ¿Te llevas bien con tus padres? Que sería lo mismo que do you have good relationship with your parents? ¿Tienes una buena relación con tus padres? What about the next one? This is the sooner we start writing the report, the sooner we finish it. What is the equivalent of finish, terminar, with one phrasal verb of get?
Get it?
Can be
Get
get it,
over.
get over, right? Get over. The sooner we start writing the report, the sooner we get over with, get over it, sorry, get over. Yeah, okay. How about the next one?
The rainy weather get got me
Take down.
down or
Yes, very good, Roger. But in this case, the rainy weather gets me down, right?
yes.
Yes. Also, we have to check. Tenemos que fijarnos siempre en la tercera persona, ¿no? The rainy weather es como si fuera it, right? It's just like it. It gets me down. Hay canciones donde dice, don't get me down, right? No me, no me deprimas o algo así. No me hagas poner triste. Okay, Alice hasn't been recovered from the fact that she failed the exams, her exams, sorry. To be or hasn't been recovered. In this case, also we have to check the time if it's in past or present.
Past.
Yes, past, but what do you think is the
Mm,
equivalent?
is got?
Got what?
Mm,
¿Cómo es recuperarse?
got over?
Go over. Let's check out. I'm sorry. Yes, in this case, it's okay, but it depends on the time, right? Alice got over from the fact that, yeah, I'm sorry, but let's check. Uh, get on with the first one. Very good, right? Llevarse bien. And the second one, the sooner I start writing the report, the sooner we get over. In this case, get over with, right? Because it's something, an activity, I think. Oh, what happened with my computer? Yeah, the second one was fine, but my computer stopped suddenly. Just a minute, please. Okay. Yeah, get over with, right? The other one was get over only. But in this case, it depends on the context also. We can say get over with. Let me share one more time. We were about to finish that part. Okay, we said as you can maybe you can make me remember this was get ¿cómo se dice? Get on with, right? And how about this? The sooner we start writing the report, the sooner we finish. You said get over with this, right? Get over with. Get over with it, right? And the rainy weather, you said get down. Let's check. Get down. Very good. Right? Get down is good. And how about the last one? You said got over, but get over. It's okay. Recuperarse, right? At least in this case, it got over because it's in past. Got over. Yes, that's good. So, any questions maybe about this? I'm gonna send you, by the way, this short presentation to WhatsApp in order for you to have that to check out once you have free time, or that can be helpful also for you. You know, in any case, when you are working with your, especially, I think it will be helpful the picture that I sent you. It's much better in this case to have it in a slide and PowerPoint because if I change into PDF version, sometimes it changes. It's completely different. It's not possible to read because there are in one slide there are a lot of things and it's very difficult to understand. Anyway, um, now we're gonna continue with something else. By the way, with the book, the second part of the book. Any questions so far? I don't know if you want to ask me something. Anyone? Anybody?
I
No
think it's
question.
not okay, teacher.
Okay. Okay. And something that yeah, something is important over here. You remember that the first class we checked the modals of request, right? Let's check out. Just let me check out something over here. For example, the slides over about that was, would you mind, right? That was the first part that we were working with. I'm looking for something right now. Just a moment, please. But meanwhile, maybe we can check also that. It depends. I had something. There was a page that I was thinking, I was trying to. Let me find out polite requests. Ah, yeah. Okay. Just a moment, please. We're gonna work with this. We're gonna practice a little bit with this. This is requests. Request. Okay. Now I will share my screen and everyone must participate here, please. Don't sleep. I hope I'm not very tiring. I hope the class is not very tiring or too demanding. I hope not. But let's check out now. What do we have there, by the way? What do you think are the answers about that?
I think the first one is it's the letter D. Sure, it is very hot in here.
Letter D. What do you say, Noelia? What do you say? Could you open the window, please?
I think that's correct.
Yes, right? Could you open the window, please? Yes, of course. Yeah, very good. How about number 2?
Letter B.
Letter B, very good. Here you are. Aquí tiene, right? And some peace. Number 3. What do you think is number 3? Could I have some water, please? Which one do you think is?
It is letter A. Yes, of course. I think it's in my bag.
The water in the back. Agua en la bolsa.
Teacher, what's mean fizzy?
Fizzy is like natural. Okay.
I think it could be letter F, maybe. That could be like ¿quieres fría o natural?
Yes. Or still, right? Okay. But you can also look for that in the dictionary to be sure. Oh, no, sorry. Fizzy is gaseoso. It's like the sound. Es como el sonido, pss, right? Pss. Gas,
Como
gas,
con gas, sería también, ¿la quieres con gas o sin gas?
exactamente.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry. I get confused. That's letter F, right?
Yes,
Physics.
teacher.
Yes, letter F. And can you tell me the time, please? What's that?
Letter E.
Yes, of course, right? Yes, of course. It's 10 plus 2. Very good. Number 5, what do you say? Maybe Roger or Master.
Mm, it's C.
Can I see the menu, please?
Yes.
Mhm.
Is yes. Would you like a drink to start?
Yeah, very good. Letter
Sí.
C. Good. And number 6, the most difficult.
Letter A.
Yes, of course. I think it's in my bag, right? Very good. Check. Very good. Everything is fine. Let's do one more. One more. These are some requests also. What about these requests over here? We have to choose. Can you, could you? Okay, there are only 6 ones. Choose the correct answer. Could you or can you? Or
Call you.
could you? Very good. I think. I don't know. What about number 2? It's a question.
Could I take your credit card details, please?
Yes. And how about number 3?
Could we change our room, please?
Could we change? Yes. Number 4. What do you say?
Can I
Can I
have?
room?
Very good. Number 5.
Could you
Call
call
you call.
a taxi?
Could you call a taxi for me, please? Okay. The last one.
Can I help you?
Very good. Great, everyone. Everything's fine. Very good. This one. Reported questions, but in this case is also a little bit different, but let's check out what we have there. I'm sorry. Okay. I asked him where
He
did
worked.
Where did
he
he work?
he worked. Yes. And number 2.
The reporter asked me if I was enjoying being famous.
Yes. And 3.
Was my date of birth?
Not really.
Yes, what my date of birth was. In this case, is a question.
Yeah. What my date of birth was, right? And number 4. He asked me why.
I
What is
wanted the job.
I wanted? Yes. And how about the next one? Number 5. He asked me how long.
I have life.
I had lived. Yes, I had lived. Very good. Number 6.
How did she feel?
The reporter asked her, how did she feel? Do you think? Are you sure?
Could be she felt.
Felt. Okay. Number 7. I asked Jamie. I'm sorry. I asked Jamie. I forgot to show you.
If we would have,
If we would have, very good. Number 8.
if we were enjoying,
Mhm. Very good. Perfect. Okay. I think is this. Oh no, this is a different. Well, okay, okay. What did I do? What did I do? Oh yeah, over here. Oops. Okay. So I hope it was not uh, tiring or boring. The idea was only to check out the activities there. Okay, okay. Let me do something else now. We're gonna check. We're gonna work with the book, with our book, by the way. So that was some of the requests, right? Modal requests. Can I? Could I? It's easy. Now there is something here. This is also about grammar, by the way. Oh no, come on. Ah, this one. Yes. Can you see?
Hi there. How are you? Oh, this is such a nice day, and I'm so happy to see you again. Today, we're going to talk about using so and such. These two little words make such a difference. Let's take a look at them.
Come on. Were you able to listen the audio or no?
yes, we can listen to you, but we
Okay.
can see anything.
Also, you see the lady here, the blonde with the red T-shirt?
No, no, no.
Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Then I will share. Ah, yes. Now, now you can see, right? So I can't expand anyway. Now you can see, of course.
Yes, now we can see.
So what's the difference with so and such? We say so happy, muy feliz, right? Such a nice day. Como un, how can I translate this? Qué lindo día, como qué lindo día. Such a different. ¿Cuál diferencia? Something like that. O cuán diferente. But in English, it's very common to use so and such. For example, we use so and such to make statement stronger. For example, we can say, Talia works hard, right? Talia trabaja fuerte. But if you add so, uh, Talia works very hard or so hard is like we make the statement stronger, lo hacemos mucho más fuerte, ¿no?
We use so and such to make a statement stronger. For example, we can say, Talia works hard. But we can also make a stronger statement and say, Talia works so hard.
Uh-huh.
This means that Talia works very hard. Here's another example. We can say, Talia is a hard worker. But we can make a stronger statement and say, Talia is such a hard worker.
What's the difference
This
here?
means that Talia is a
Okay.
very hard worker.
Well, The difference is Talia works so hard. Talia trabaja muy fuerte, muy duro, perdón. Talia is such a hard worker. Talia es una trabajadora muy dura, something like that. Usually it's very interesting very common to use that in English when we say such a lovely day, especially to use in expressions. Es como decir, qué lindo día, such a nice day. Or you can say, wow, such a beautiful girl, right? Bueno, pueden decir los varones, ¿no? So, such for expressions. But so is for the adjectives, los adjetivos, ¿no? And then we have so and such, for example, the grammar expression. We use so before an adjective or an adverb. In this case, is an adjective.
We use so before an adjective or an adverb.
Why would I do something so stupid?
Talia works so hard.
Let's look at these examples. So stupid is an adjective, right? Before the adjective. So hard. Hard is also an adjective, right? Adjective. Then we use before, so hard, so stupid. And the next one, we use such.
We use such before an adjective plus a noun. The noun can be singular or plural.
How can anyone believe such a ridiculous thing?
You need an indefinite article, a or an, before the adjective if it is singular.
Yes, over here is a singular, right? Ridiculous thing. We have to check out always. We have to be careful on using singular statements, right? Also in phrasal verbs, very important. Oh, sorry. Let's check more about this. And these are some other examples also about. Yeah, this is your activity, right? That's a homework, by the way. But don't worry. This is easy. Oh, sorry. I will switch to the student view. For you will be like this. I know such. Okay, you will drag this one, right? Move and okay, and you will complete. But that's your activity. Now I have a presentation or a PDF, not PDF, sorry, a PowerPoint, some slides for you. Okay, and let me share with you, please. Let me open for a moment. Any questions with such? Maybe you will have more questions once we're gonna check out from the presentation.
For me, is everything all right, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
For me too, teacher.
Yeah. Can you see the slide here, the presentation?
Yes, you can see, teacher.
Okay. So, I'm using so. I think I use all the time. It's like, como decir, bueno, right? Entonces, but in this case, it's more like so, para cambiar de idea, ¿no? Like, anyway. Okay. So, adjective, in this case. So, that, right? So, plus adjective, that. Such a, right? Such a lovely day. Es como que un lindo día, right? Such a, an adjective, and that. Okay. This, we are talking about so and such, right? So and such. But let's let's get started with these slides. Please read, but be very expressive, Roger.
Okay, I was so tired that I feel I sleep on the chair.
Yes, I was so tired that I fell asleep on the chair. Yep, so tired. But notice that we have here so, right? This is so. But what about tired? Do you think it's an adjective or an adverb? It's an adjective, okay? So tired that I fell asleep on the chair. Over here we're using so, adjective, and that. It's very common also to use with that. That was only one example, but let's talk about it. Let's look at this. So and such. So and such or such and mean very extremely. Okay. That was so kind of you. Kind is also an adjective, right? Kind means gentil, amable, right? Dadivoso. Okay, that was so kind of you. You have such a beautiful house, right? Over here is such a beautiful house. You cannot say you have so beautiful house. No, such a. This is an it's not a, beautiful is also an adjective, right? But we are using with such a. It's very common or such an. Usually we use for singular adjectives in this adjectives. And so and such or such an are used to talk about cause and effect. Okay, also. He was so late that he missed the beginning of the exam, right? There is a cause, and the effect is maybe he can fail the exam, right? He was so late that he missed. Okay, the action is that he was late, and the effect the cause, right? And the cause, oh sorry, the effect is that he missed the beginning of the exam. And she gave me such a good performance that she won an Oscar, right? Over there, I don't know what happened here. Um, okay, this one. These are the examples, but look at this one. Usually, so plus adjective or adverb plus that is very common to use in that way. He was so nervous before the exam that he couldn't sleep. That remark was just so silly. He cooks so well that I think he'll win the competition or the contest. But in this case, so nervous is an adjective, right? It can be also an adverb. For example, this one, right? So silly, an adverb. Well, that I think he'll win so well. Well is an adverb, right? It's not an adjective. Also, adjective is good, but well is an adverb. That's the difference, right? In this case. Adjective and adverb. Okay. And such usually is such plus adjective plus uncountable noun, plural noun also plus that. She has such nice children, in plural, right? Children is plural, you know. In this case, we are also using an adjective. Switzerland has such a spectacular, over here, such a spectacular can be, right? Scenery that we always choose it for our holiday. Okay, this is also, there's also something that I have to fix. I'm sorry. What was that? Over here. Okay.
Teacher, and for is it okay? She has such a nice children, such a nice, or
Such
is
a nice, no, in this case is plural. We cannot say right?
okay.
Yes. When it's singular, such a spectacular scenery, right? That's singular. That's why But in the children is plural. We cannot say we cannot use is for singular only, right? Un,
Okay, teacher.
una, right? Yes. And also here we have so plus much, many, few, little plus noun. So many, so much, right? You can say so much. For example, is it okay to say so much milk or so many milk? What do you say? These are countables or non-countables, right? In order to make you remember a little bit, much is for non-count nouns, right? Non-countables. Many is for counts, right? Count nouns. And what about few? Do you think it's countable or uncountable? What's that? Countable, right? Pocos contables. And little, no contable, right? In this case, this is, I will write here. Little. When you say, do you speak English? Maybe when you were starting to study, let's say 1 month, you can say, I speak a little English, right? No contable, no se puede contar un inglés, dos ingleses, ¿no? This is non-count, right? I'm sorry, non-count nouns. I'm sorry. Okay. And these are also count nouns. I'm sorry, count nouns. Pocos contables, muchos contables. Right? But in this case, we can use also with so. So little money. Money is not possible to count, right? Se podrá contar el dinero como tal. Se considerará algo contable cuando decimos dinero. What do you say?
Yes, we can count.
No. Because you cannot say one money,
Yes, yes.
two monies, right? No. We can count, but we count, we say $1, $2, right? But la palabra money, un dinero, dos dineros, no es posible, ¿no? That's why so little money, right? Muy poco dinero. We had so little money left at the end of our holiday. We had to sleep at the station. Okay. Over here, Marta makes so many mistakes when she's speaking. In this case, se puede contar los errores, ¿no? Un error, dos errores. Many mistakes, right? ¿Y cómo nos damos cuenta para saber si utilizamos much, few, little? Basta que sea plural, quiere decir que es contable, ¿no? Si es que nos dejan un espacio vacío acá. Ah, ok, si dicen que es plural, entonces quiere decir que es contable, porque generalmente los no contables siempre van a ser singulares. Por ejemplo, milk, toda la lista de compras, ¿no? Tu mamá te dice, vas a comprar leche, aceite, azúcar, queso, todos ellos son no contables, right? Y generalmente vamos a utilizar con match. Pero ¿cuál será la vieja confiable, como se dice? We use a lot of, right? I'm sorry. A lot of works for both of them, right? Esa es la vieja confiable, ¿no? Si no estás seguro si vas a utilizar much o many, o little or few, in this case, much or many, ¿no? Para ambos funciona, ¿no? Right? Muchos. A lot of milk, a lot of sugar, a lot of people, right? People is countable, but si decimos a lot of, si decimos a lot of people, ¿a cuál equivale? ¿A much o many? Anyone?
Both.
No. Si yo digo a lot of people, ¿a cuál equivale? ¿Será que se puede decir
Much.
much people o many people?
Ah, no.
Many.
Much
Many,
people.
many, right? Porque much es no contable, ¿no es cierto? Y many es contable y generalmente people está en plural, ¿no? ¿Cuál será el singular de people? Oh, sorry. What's the singular of people?
Person.
Person, right? Okay. But that's the idea. So a lot of is for both of them, right? But how about, ¿cuál será la vieja confiable de los pocos contables? Porque a lot of es para muchos contables, ¿no? Muchos. En este caso no habría, ¿no? A lot of is okay. Also, maybe you will see sometimes lots of, right? Is the same, by the way. But that's very informal. Much better to say a lot of. Anyway, I don't want to. Later, we're gonna check out in the next further lessons, I think. But over here with so, right? But I cannot say so a lot of, right? No. Esto no funciona con so, ¿no? Para nada. Simplemente con much and many. ¿Ok? Pero en este caso, si queremos hablar de otro contexto, en vez de much and many, va a ser a lot of, ¿no? A lot of people, a lot of sugar, a lot of milk. No importa, porque funciona para ambos. Okay, but so little, so much, so many, so few. Okay. Over there we have such. In such we have such a or such an plus adjective, right? Singular countable noun, that. Singular, usually singular. Porque no podemos utilizar a, ¿no? Si es plural. No siempre va a ser a o an. What do you call in such an old pair of jeans? Such an old, right? Such an singular. Pero, ¿por qué será singular acá si estamos diciendo par de jeans? En inglés siempre se vuelve plural cuando se habla de pantalones, ¿no? Por si acaso. Do you remember that? We always say pants, we always say glasses, ears, right? Because it's plural, always. But especially in you can wear, yeah, right? Wear glasses, pants. If you say only pant, es como si tu pantalón tuviera una sola bota, ¿no? Okay, pants, right? But that or jeans. But in this case, is using an old. Cuando se dice par ya puede combinarse, ¿no? Perdón, con old, ¿no? such an old pair of jeans. Viejo, ¿no? Un viejo par de jeans. In this case, it's just it's a way of using this. It was such a beautiful day that we decided to go for a picnic. Such a beautiful, singular, right? Such a beautiful day. Such a adjective and so okay, beautiful is adjective and countable noun. In this case, day 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Such a lot of. Also, we can use this one. Elena's got such a lot of friends. Elena conoció a muchos amigos. Also, it's possible that we phone never stop. Oh, that the phone never stops ringing. El teléfono no deja de sonar. Tiene demasiados, muchos amigos. Okay, but I hope you're not. Espero que no se estén durmiendo, por favor. Sometimes grammar is tiring, but we have to. Okay, now I will ask you to help me with the reading. Now we're going to continue with this. Please, Noelia.
The book was so good that I couldn't put it down.
Yes. Put it down es no dejarlo, ¿no? Like sometimes people in the songs the don't put me down, no me dejes. Pero es muy informal, es como si se estuviera diciéndose a ella o a él mismo que es un objeto, ¿no? No me botes, ¿no? Okay, put it down. The next one, please. Roger. Cinderella.
And Cinderella is so beautiful that Prince fall in love.
Yes. Prince falls in love. And by the way, it's a very good idea if you can read, if you can find, especially when you want to write some essays, si quieren escribir ensayos en inglés, les va a ayudar bastante leer estos libros de niños, ¿no? For example, Cinderella, the White Snow. Do you know what's the White Snow?
Blancanieves.
Blancanieves, right? And the Beast.
Beauty
I'm
and the
sorry.
Beast.
The Beast and the Beauty, right?
Beauty and the Beast.
Ah, the Beauty, yes, the Beauty and the Beast. Ya. Esos cuentitos, los ensayos, se van a fijar el párrafo inicial, ¿no? In this case, the introductory paragraph, the body 1, body 2, the conclusion is perfect. It's a good way to start, to analyze and see how do they use the connectors, and how do they use the Beauty and the Beast, right? By the way, the beast, la bestia, no, is not the best, right? Best is completely different, right? The best is superlative. Okay. Anyway, but it's good to read those books, the Beauty and the there's no White, the Beauty and the Beast, the Sleeping Beauty, right? Maybe it's for girls. Robin Hood. There are many books that you can find. Also in sorry?
Could be Aladdin too.
Yes, Aladdin. Aladdin, yes. Aladdin, right? In English is Aladdin. Aladdin. Yeah, sure, it's good. It's very helpful and also those books contain very good vocabulary because those books are for children, and that's why it's very easy to comprehend those books for children in English. It's interesting. If you have the chance to get one original, or you can get also now from the internet, right? But if you have the chance to get on the street or I don't know whatever on the second hand American garbages or books, you can get that, and it's very good. Okay. Anyway, sorry. The idea was not to make you sleep. I don't want you to be very tired because grammar is okay. Anyway, let's keep going, please, Ernesto.
Okay, the meal was so delicious that I ate all of it.
What's your favorite food, uh, Ernesto?
Yes, I told you, teacher, sushi.
Yes, sushi. Yeah, wow. Yes, sushi. It's so delicious. And yours, what's your favorite food, Noelia?
I don't have a favorite food, but I like so much the sushi too.
Oh, wow, sushi. Mine is lomito. I love meat. How about you, Roger? What's your favorite meal?
My favorite food is pizza.
Ah, yes, you told me. Yeah, I
Pizza.
remember. Pizza, yes, of course. It's delicious. I used to eat every Saturday afternoon once because I used to work with tourists and with my partners, with my co-workers. We used to eat pizza like crazy. Every Saturday afternoon, hot pizza with Coca-Cola. It was crazy, but we used to eat. Such a good times. Okay, let's keep going. Noelia.
The book is so boring. I can't read the end.
Yes, the book is so boring I can't read it. Okay, over here, so boring. It is boring. Do you think it's an adjective or an adverb? Aburrido. Adjective, right? Roger.
It was such lovely weather that we spent the whole day on the beach.
Mhm. It was such lovely weather. Yeah, in this case, we cannot say a lovely weather. Un clima adorable. Yeah, it's possible to say a lovely weather, right? But much better to use only lovely weather that we spend the whole day on the beach. It's okay because lovely is an adjective, right? Okay, please, Ernesto.
Peking, Peking is such a crowded city that I can live there for a long time.
Yes. Do you remember what are these motorcycles? What's the name usually? This one, scooters, right? Do you know somewhere in Bolivia like this with a lot of scooters or motorcycles? In El Alto, we don't have bikes and motorcycles. Forget about that. Or in La Paz, we have very few. How about in Santa Cruz? Do you have such this kind of motorcycles and scooters? I think it's very common in Beni, right? In Ribera Alta. I think in Trinidad, right? A lot of motorcycles. I noticed that. But in Asia, Philippines, China, Japan. Okay. Okay, but continue, please, Noelia.
The dogs are such clever animals that they can understand everything you say.
Wow, this picture is crazy. That makes me sad. Um, anyway, Yeah, the dogs are clever. What's the difference? Do you know what's the difference, maybe, Noelia, the difference among clever and smart?
Excuse me, teacher, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, do you know what's the difference if we talk about clever and smart?
No,
What
teacher, I don't know.
and intelligent? Intelligent usually is used for people, right? Or smart also. Usually for animals we use clever. And now it's a little bit confusing because also they use it must be also clever for animals or things, but usually people say a smartphone, and that's why it's very confusing. But it's okay if you use clever, smart, or intelligent. All of them are adjectives, right? I know in this case, clever is an adverb, and smart is, I think, an adjective. Okay, but the meanings are similar. Okay. Oh, come on, that's scary. Please read, Roger.
The film was so frightening that
Frightening.
frightening that I couldn't sleep all night.
Wow, that's scary. Have you seen this movie?
No,
Okay, me too. I don't remember. Me neither. Maybe in Spanish was el duende maldito. I don't think it's he, right? Do you like scary movie or no? Or in this case, not scary movie.
No.
No. Oh, okay. Horror movie, right? A scary movie is the Spanish. No, not the Spanish, but this the very popular one, the funny one, right? Scary movie. But we have to say horror, right? Horror movie. Okay, the next one, the coffee.
The coffee is so hot that I can drink it.
Okay, good. So hot. Yes, so. Please, Noelia.
He walked so quickly that I couldn't keep up with him.
Yes, keep up, estar a su nivel, a su ritmo, ¿no? Keep up with, keep up with someone, keep up with. You can say, the teacher of physics explains so fast, and I can't keep up with his explanation, right? No puedo seguir el ritmo de su explicación. ¿No? Explica demasiado rápido. You can say, I don't know, something like that. Keep up with. Or cars run so fast, I can't keep up running with cars. No puedo igualar, no puedo ir al ritmo del coche cuando yo corro. Okay, keep up with. So quickly. In this case, please, Roger.
he has so few friends that he is always lonely.
Yes. Oh, is that your case? Maybe it's mine. I'm only in my room closed and working through internet, through camera. In the past, I used to have a lot of students in the class, and now it's like this. Most of my activities, but thanks God, we still have that kind of job, right? Otherwise, it could be hard. But okay, so few friends. Okay, thanks to the. Let's continue, please.
He has such a lot of work that he hasn't any time to sleep.
Oh, sometimes that happens. I think also to you, right? When you are studying, Ernesto.
Yeah, teacher, sometimes you have to Organize yourself, I think.
Yeah, but there's one word. It's called
Danger.
yeah also, but it's I don't remember at this moment. Procrastination, right? Procrastination is in Spanish dejarlo todo para más adelante, ¿no? Todo para más, te acumulas y ahí es la cosa, ¿no? Procrastinate, never procrastinate. I don't, is it procrastinate? I'm not very sure, but there is one word, cuando lo dejas todo para más tarde. Uf, me olvidé el término, but okay. Anyway, let's continue, please, Noelia.
The fog was so bad that they canceled all the flights.
Yes. Over here, where I live, is always there is the fog. Not always, but I think in the evenings, sometimes the fog. Okay, please, Roger.
Hansel and Gretel is so exciting that I have read in 5 minutes.
Hansel, and I think it's for kids, right? A book. So exciting. Please, Ernesto.
The witch is so ugly that Hansel and Gretel can't look at her face.
Yes. Okay, please, Noelia. Peter.
Peter is such a good teacher that all the students love him.
Okay. Come on, Roger.
Check was enjoyable that I watched it in Twist.
Twice, yes. Enjoyable twice. Dos veces, yes. Please, Ernesto.
Superman is so strong that he can lift a car.
Wow. Yes. And let's continue with the next one. Sorry. Okay, and that's it. That's it for today, guys. I hope it was you were able to get something out of this class and you learned something important this week. Please don't forget to complete your homework. That's until Sunday evening. Please. Okay, I don't know if you have any questions. Please fill up check out the poll,
I
and that's
finished
gonna
the
be
poll,
it.
teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
See you.
See you Monday. Have a very nice weekend, Noelia.
You too. Bye.
Bye, Noelia.
Thank you, teacher. Bye bye.
Thanks, teacher.
Bye, Ernesto.
Bye.
Bye, Joseph. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.
Yes, have a nice weekend. Good teacher.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.